Hello you lucky people! It's only two grumpy 30-something. Welcome back, it's been a while. In case you've forgotten, it's me, Michael Langerbeer.
And I'm Paul Songdon.
Hello Forbes, how are
Hello
you,
Michael, you alright?
Yeah, not too bad, not too bad.
It's been a little while since we've made production like this, going back, kicking it old school.
No face. How do you think the audience is going to react to it?
I don't know, I think that we're going to get a reputation for being just two blokes who are either too ugly for TV, or perhaps we're like them geezers from Daft Punk, a bit of mysticism. Where we have balloons for faces that have everything drawn on it.
We do have balloons for faces,
generic.
That's quite right.
So we'll crack open a beer and we'll carry on chatting about it.
Just like the old days.
Just like the old days.
Okay, today's show is movies and remakes, and of course, most importantly, our views. Shall we start with Ghostbusters?
Ghostbusters, yes. You're referring to the 2016 Ghostbusters film with the femme fatale cast.
Yes,
am I correct?
I am. Yes.
Right. Okay. So it's well documented that before the film came out, I was a champion for this film, wasn't I?
Mm-hmm.
That I thought that it was going to be a fresh take,
yep.
A nice new entry into the franchise. Even had the cameos from the remaining stars that were alive at the time.
Busters, yeah.
Alive Busters. I mean, it's a Ghostbusters film, so I can't understand how
they couldn't be in it
around.
Yeah. Well, it would have been so much funnier if there was ghosts of the.
Wasted opportunity.
It was. But yeah, I was the opposite. I knew it would be a flop. I knew it was going to be terrible. I had that feeling it would be. Mm-hmm. Smart idea, of course. But yeah, no, I didn't see it going any way positive, really.
I suppose the consolation in two people having opposing views is that inevitably eventually you have to come together for one unified view, and that was that it was absolutely fucking awful, wasn't it?
It really, really was.
What a terrible film.
Not only that, obviously they decided to bring back the old characters. Okay, that didn't work. To bring back the old ones, to make another remake going from the first or second one. Yeah?
Yeah.
And one of the new Ghostbusters members, I don't know what her name is, tall one, she had a big beef about it. She thought, this is outrage. Why am I not? Because it was shit. You're not invited because it was shit. They didn't lose money.
Yeah, you're referring to the true success of the Ghostbusters 3. Yeah. Which has the remaining cast in it, including Sigourney Weaver. And yeah, she kicked off, didn't she, saying that they should be in it. It's an outrage. It was kickstarting the franchise, blah blah blah. What a load of garbage!
Yeah,
what a load of garbage. But Ghostbusters, the 2016 film, really is a footnote of a string of terrible sequels and remakes of films. Now, if you catch yourself back to 2 years before this, with RoboCop 2014. With our friend Joel Kinnaman in it. Right?
Our friend Joel Kinnaman.
Joel Kinnaman, yeah?
Joel Killer the franchise.
Killer the franchise, right? The RoboCop film, fundamentally, I suppose, as an action film, probably could have passed if it was, I don't know, just a cheap imitation of RoboCop. Like one of them little Chinese figures, RobotCop. Or
Ultra RoboCop.
Yeah, Ultraman. Yeah,
Ultraman, yes.
It would have been absolutely fine.
Yeah.
The RoboCop film is absolute garbage. It's almost like it lost any view of what the dark noir satire of the first film was. And there hasn't really been a good RoboCop film since the first one. No,
there truly is. The second one is acceptable. It's very dark, it's a very... with all the drugs going on and the death
grim.
Grim. Yeah, thank you, grim. Yeah. Perfect. But yeah, the remake, the 2014, is it? RoboCop, absolutely. I mean, I like the idea of how he was at black and stuff like that, but given the title RoboCop was an outrage.
Yeah,
it was to me. It was not RoboCop.
He wasn't RoboCop, was he?
No,
especially his little hand.
Yeah, what was that?
It's like a human hand.
It's like he just dropped his glove.
Yeah.
Where's your glove, mate?
And his little biker helmet with the visor falls down everywhere again. Brilliant.
So now we've got to show people he's got a human hand. Yeah. Why don't you put a glove on him?
Yeah, or something. Just shoot his hand off.
Yeah, just get rid of the hand.
Get rid of the hand.
They did that in RoboCop 1.
They did. Shot the hand off. So they were clever enough to do it in the 80s. Why couldn't they do it in 2014?
The death in the first one, so much more better than the remake.
Oh yeah, you don't even see anything. You just get
blown up by a car.
Blown up, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, what did he do?
The plot twist would be great that he actually avoided it because he heard that there was going to be a bomb going off and ran.
Yeah.
He's a policeman, for God's sake. Military training.
I'll tell you what is It's the actual film itself. If you watch it all the way through, the city is not in ruins. No. The police are doing just fine without RoboCop. So you got the original. The city was in ruins. Cops were getting killed left, right, and centre. It was an ongoing situation. So they got this half man, half machine, all cop.
Yeah.
And that made sense. But then the remake, it didn't make sense. They don't need it. You don't need a robot.
Yeah, actually, the differences between Delta City and Old Detroit, didn't you?
Yeah.
Which no such differences exist in 2014 RoboCop.
That's it.
Backed up by what should have been an absolutely fantastic cast. You had Michael Keaton, Samuel L. Jackson was in it as well.
We didn't like it in there, did we?
No, he wasn't a good character, was he? At all.
You know I love Michael Keaton. I mean, it's Batman.
The man can't really do any wrong, can he?
No.
If you think about it, and he's probably not even he could redeem that film. But then they obviously realise this because, as is a curious case and a growing trend, that now they're rebooting RoboCop
again
and taking it from, cutting the fat and just going from RoboCop 1 and making a true sequel.
A true sequel, yeah,
which is fantastic.
Yeah, I agree with that because it's a chance. RoboCop needs a chance to give us a more modern, up-to-date, great film that we used to love back in the 80s.
Yeah.
Well, 90s in our case, obviously.
Yeah.
Because, of course, what they have killed off most definitely is my all-time favourite franchise, Terminator.
Well, we don't know that yet, do we?
We do know that.
We are still very much... It's at the minute, it's Schrodinger's, franchise. We don't know whether it's dead or alive at this moment in time. It could very well be a visual tour de force and a return to form.
Perhaps.
This could be, Schwarzenegger could be fantastic. This is his best work yet. You just don't know, do you?
No, we don't. But I mean, we've had our sequels. We've accepted Terminator 3. We love Salvation, and then we come across Genesis.
Oh, why have you got to bring that up?
Because it needs to be brought up. Because if you're saying that this film's going to be a great film, we need to look at Genesis. We thought that was going to be a good film.
Oh, what a fucking garbage!
We thought it was going to be a remake of the first one. It's going to be set in the 80s. It wasn't.
Oh God! Why have they just got to keep treading on these old franchises that we used to love? Yeah. If this was in the late 90s when you and I were sort of 10, 11 years old, and we would have been like, yes, we'd pay any money to see these new franchises.
Yeah, saved up the pocket money. Yeah. We're not doing anything that day. We are going to see Terminator.
Yeah.
We pretty much did that for Terminator 3, to be honest. We were working at a time, but still the same feeling that we had.
Yeah,
still that childish.
We went during the day, didn't we?
We did, exactly. We couldn't wait. We couldn't wait.
The day it came out, it was nice and quiet. You and I, air-conditioned cinema, pretty much to ourselves, during the day.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
It was glorious.
I like Terminator 3.
Yeah, me too.
It really held a nostalgic grade for me.
It is no Terminator 2, but yet again, no film has ever been Terminator 2.
No.
So I see Terminator 3 as acceptable because it's a good storyline.
Yeah.
Arnie's still in his prime, just before he quit being an actor.
Yeah.
Okay, John Connor was awful.
God,
absolutely awful.
Yeah.
But
killed his career, didn't it?
And the bad guy Terminator, she was pretty cool. It was clever having her to kind of stop the cyborgs off. She's the one that changed the machine, so that's pretty clever.
Yeah.
Salvation, I love Salvation.
Yeah, I love Salvation. Very, very good.
If you're going to have a futuristic Terminator film, that is it.
Yeah, not even ruined by Christian Bale. Given his hardest attempts to try and destroy the film, it's still...
Yeah, I don't know what happened to his voice, but...
Well, he's still off the set of Batman.
It's straight from the scene of Batman.
Character couldn't switch off, could
if you turned your voice thing off.
Yeah, your little vocoder, switch it off. Yeah.
Oh, I'm keeping it.
Yeah. They are all dead! Well, alright, just chill out, mate. Chill, take it down. John Connor wouldn't be like that. You know?
Yeah.
I'm not a cop! Alright, that's Batman Begins. Why are you bringing that on the set here? And having a fight with some cunt, wasn't he, when he was on the
Yes, he was.
On the set?
Yeah. Yeah.
Ridiculous.
You lose respect for people like that, don't you?
Yeah, you do. You really do. But, it's a curious case of action heroes, isn't it? That their limelight dwindles over time, doesn't it? Schwarzenegger, you've touched on there. If you look at his entry on Wikipedia, what we've got? We've got Maggie.
2015?
2015's entry from Schwarzenegger. Killing...
Gunther.
Yeah.
I did try. I must admit, I did try. I got about half an hour into it. It was just too silly. It was too pushy with the comedy. we're trying to make you laugh. It's like, no, you're trying too much.
Also reflected in the box office takings. But there was also other things, wasn't there? I mean,
Aftermath, I think it's called. Not seen it yet.
Yeah, you got that one. You've got Escape Plan, which was a good film.
Yeah, it was a good film.
But I think a lot of that debate really has to do with Stallone.
Yeah.
Stallone's winding down a lot. A lot longer it's taking than Schwarzenegger's career. At least Stallone still has couple of franchises left in him, hasn't he?
Yeah, that's it. I think Arnie had his time when he became governor. That was his pure and end of his prime to do these action films. And he's come back into it. He's not big anymore. He's an old man. I think he's lost it now. He might be good for comedy. Should have done a sequel for Kindergarten Cop.
Which is Dolph Lundgren, isn't it?
Yes, the second one.
As you showed me the other day, I couldn't scarcely believe my eyes, Michael.
Yeah, it looks fake, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But no, it is real.
No.
Jingle All the Way 2, they screwed that up.
Larry Cable guy.
Yeah. It's like, as soon as he became governor, it's like, right, okay, we're just going to get some of his good films.
Yeah.
And we'll do sequels to them.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's not going to moan, he's governor.
No, he don't care.
Yeah.
He don't care. You don't see Robin Williams' back catalogue being plundered like that, do you?
I wouldn't have been surprised if they just shut down a load of Terminator films while he's governor.
Yeah.
What's he doing?
I can't understand why they didn't, to be honest. Just whore it out. Absolutely whore it out. But,
exactly.
I mean, Stallone is an odd fish, isn't he? Because he's visually older than Schwarzenegger, isn't he?
Visually, yeah. He looks melted.
He looks a mess, doesn't he? He looks a mess.
Yeah, he's just done his Last Blood, I think it's called. Yeah,
Yes.
Last Blood, yeah. So it's going to be the end of the Rambo franchise.
Which debatably has to be.
Apparently it's good.
Yeah.
Apparently it's, I've seen the reviews.
But he doesn't really make a terrible film these days, does he?
No, I think he's just kind of learned his lesson. Back in the day when he was doing a lot of action films, he expected them to be big. They were good.
Yeah.
They weren't big, they were good. I think he's kind of took out the chin like, okay, I'll make good action films. And he's continued with it, which I like.
I mean, we all know that his career dip was sort of, 02 time with Driven and things like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, nickname Drivel. He came back, rose back up, and he's sort of riding that wave, which is good. Bruce Willis, on the other hand, speak to me about Brucey.
Well, I'll tell you what, if they do a sequel for Die Hard, I would definitely watch it. I think I would enjoy it.
I'm still hoping they make a Die Hard 5.
Yes, me too.
I'm still hoping
I was just about to say that then, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Die Hard 4 was left on a really good note.
Yeah.
Live Free or Die Hard for Americans.
1, classic. 2, brilliant. 3 is absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
4, it's just a brilliant comeback. Okay, it was bold, but a brilliant comeback.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
It was just packed of action. I loved that. But yeah, it'd be nice to see a 5th.
Yeah, it'd be good to make a 5th Die Hard film.
And for those of you screaming at the screen right now, we know there's a 5th. We just pretend there's not.
Yeah. Oh no, it was 16 blocks, wasn't it? The 5th one.
It should have been.
Yeah.
Should have been.
Yeah, that was Die Hard. If you want to experience what should have been a 5th Die Hard film, then watch either 16 blocks or something like Hostage or something like that. Just go with that and
Hostage is really good.
Pretend that's a 5th Die Hard film.
Yeah.
Just go with that.
And if you see Die Hard 5, chuck it in the bin.
Yeah.
Delete it.
Buy it, burn it.
Skip it. Whatever it is. Make sure it does not pop on your screen. You do not want to watch it. Jay Courtney, another franchise killer.
Ah, yeah. So this is where I wanted to go now, I think.
Yeah.
And I'm glad you've sort of circled round. You've swung around this like a shark.
Yes.
The modern day action hero.
Ah,
so,
awful.
We've touched on our friend Joel Kinnaman.
Mm-hmm.
Jay Courtney is another one. And also, I really, really want to talk about Jared Leto as well. So, you know where this is going by now. We're going with the DC universe.
We certainly are, yes.
So, recent times, they've announced the cast for the next Suicide Squad film. Now, Mike...
Exciting,
very exciting.
Exciting, yes.
Exciting for the average cinema goer. More exciting for me with the fact that there is an omission from the cast list, which is Gerard, my eyes are too close to my nose, Leto.
Yes.
And I'm so glad that this parasite has been written out of the DC universe. If you want to be a gangster, fuck off and be in some gangster film. It's not fucking welcome as the Joker, right?
It's not working.
On earth, after Heath Ledger's performance, thought, yeah, here's a good way to play the character. I reckon it was Jack Nicholson who turned around and said, hey, listen, kid, played as a gangster. You know that scene in Friends where Joe's like, play the character is gay?
Yes.
That's exactly.
He's trying to ruin it. He's trying to ruin it. Yeah.
That's what I think.
Yeah, be a gangster. Get some gold teeth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then kick off when like they don't want you to come back.
Yeah.
Little wanker. Fuck off back to fucking Fight Club or some shit.
Yeah.
Was he in that?
He was. He got life beaten out of him. But yeah, no. I'm looking forward to the Suicide Squad. So I'm hoping it's going to be a really good franchise. Jay Courtney's in it. Little tricky there because he is a franchise killer.
And Joel Kinnaman's back in.
Oh, it's not
yeah, both of them. Double whammy, mate.
Jesus.
Yeah, both of it.
Oh, the double J's of awfulness.
Yeah, I know. Could have been triple J, so don't.
True.
So at least we've only got 2 of the 3 this time round.
Well, so you're a bit of a DC fan.
I was a Marvel fan for a long old time. When back in the
Spider-Man,
the twee days when the first Spider-Man trilogy came out, Daredevil, Electra.
You say trilogy, the third one. Come on.
Yeah, all right, but
with the black hair, why did it turn black? No, I'm not getting into that. That's
alright. Yeah, that's the story. That is definitely a story for another podcast. But in the early days, like I said, Daredevil, Spider-Man,
yes,
original X-Men films. I found them a little bit dull, but
I'll tell you what, they're good for your Sunday morning watch.
Oh yeah,
what shop it on? Not on the X-Men trilogy.
Not concentrating.
Yeah, they're really, that's the way to go about it. Yeah. Obviously, they've got the newer X-Men films, which again, same category.
There's a lot though.
Too many.
I can't keep up with how many subcategories there are. X-Men films and all that lot.
I think they need to hold off for X-Men because it's kind of not being the limelight in superhero films at the moment. You've got your DC coming out, you've got all your Avengers.
Oh, God.
Avengers.
I'm so glad they're sort of capping that off now.
Well, yeah, they ended the contracts in most of them, so they are stopping it. Thank God. Endgame. You've not seen it, have you?
No.
Okay, right, so I saw the first part, the Infinity War. It was okay. I was like, okay, I'm going to watch the second one. It's come out on my birthday. Went and go see it. 3 hours.
Of your birthday that was lost?
Yes. I'll never get that back.
Right.
The first hour was awful. It's just like, you don't even need this first hour.
Right.
So straight away, you can definitely trim it down to 2 hours.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was just an awful film. It was just Rob Downey Jr. getting limelight. Oh, everybody loves him. Oh, he's died. I don't care if I just spoil it for you. Good. It's just awful. Awful. The only good bit in it was when he was just kind of like almost dying, skinny, looked like a drug addict. Perfect. He was great at that part.
I was going to ask you whether it was a drug addict. Wouldn't surprise me.
So yeah, that part was good. But yeah, it was just awful ending. I didn't like it.
Yeah, I don't fancy it, to be honest, after what you've told me. And I've got franchise fatigue with MCU at this moment in time. DC on the other hand are doing their tactics different. They didn't shoot their bolt too early of just knocking out film after film after film. They've now. Shazam was a good film that's just recently come out.
I'll tell you what, the Justice League, it wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
And I was kind of excited to see where it went, to see if they would bring out a second one. But I mean, Superman, he's not Superman anymore. He's given that up. Right. Witcher now, and Bender as well. He's given up being Batman. So no more Batfleck.
Batfleck.
He's kind of given up on that. It's like, well, okay, now we got to start again.
But on the other hand, you've got troubles in account with both the Batman character and the Superman character. They're biggest characters. However, the Joker movie with Joaquin Phoenix, I've heard nothing but praise about that film. Yeah,
stand-up ovation for like 8 minutes long. I'm looking forward to it.
What, people have been clapping in the cinema?
Yeah.
He's not actually there though, is he? So he's like, oh fuck it now. Cheers.
He might have been.
Do you reckon?
Might have been like hiding with a little hat and beard.
His little cleft lip. Notice that, wouldn't you? Notice that first, wouldn't you? Alright, well. I mean, is there anything else you want to cover in this sort of episode?
Oh god, we've managed to get through quite a lot already.
We have. We've made a lot of legwork there.
We're still grumpy.
We are.
We're still grumpy. We still got it.
A lot of hatred.
Yes.
A lot of hatred.
People said we weren't grumpy anymore.
Wow.
We proved them wrong.
That'll learn you. Whoever's listening. All of you, none of you, whatever. Right, so anything else, or you happy?
I've had my fill. I mean, I'd love to go on for the DC, I like to talk Batman and stuff like that, but you know what, maybe you can save it for another time.
Alright. In which case, you can catch us in the next episode, inevitably.
You certainly will, yes. Well, I've been Michael Langbeer. Thank you so much for joining us once again.
I've been Force On, and I'll see you next time.